Hi guys. Welcome back to August Love Story, the channel. My name is Artieka.
And my name is Tommy.
We took a pause for the cause, but we are back with, what's the name of the show? Married at First Sight, season 19, episode 9. That episode is titled Two Truths and a Lie. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. I just realized what the name of this episode was and who was lying.
Okay.
Sorry, it hit me in this moment. So, starting off with the couple we talked the least about, which was Belinda and Chad. Yet again.
Look, who
would have thought?
If this was a contest, they would lose.
If this was a drinking game, we would be sloshed.
Man.
By the time we finish reviewing 3 episodes.
Why is my son upstairs building a bed on his bed?
I don't know, with his tools.
With his tools.
He'd be like, I got my tools.
Tool belt time up there, man.
So Belinda and Chad get their intimacy box and they go through it. That's what the experts are doing this week.
She was like, she ain't into toys.
Did she say that?
I think she did. I wrote one thing about them. She a small town girl.
They play with nipple clamps and he put them on his ears.
Yeah.
She was like, do they hurt when he put them on his nipples? And he was like, no, but I think I could wear them as an earring. And then they was done.
Yeah.
They went to a brewery. Neither one of them drank beer. I was like, why is this the place that we chose if nobody drinks beer?
Right. He said, I'm a whiskey guy.
And I don't know if she really even drinks at all.
Yeah.
Because she just asked for something sweet. And beer, that sweet.
It's not good.
It's not sweet.
It's
so like,
not good.
I like a strawberry and lime beer, right?
Yeah.
But it's still not sweet.
What makes it beer? What it's made of?
Yeah. It's kind of like whiskey.
Yeah.
Then they talk about where she grew up. Small town. He asked her, is it north or south of Corpus Christi? She was like 30 miles away.
She's like, I don't know. I don't have a good sense of direction.
I don't do north, south, east, and west.
Right.
I just be like, you drive up this road.
Yeah.
And you'll get there. And that's all I wrote down about them.
That's it.
All right, so let's move on.
Look, we just need to say Belinda and Chad and then move on.
Right. Let's go to... Do you want to go to the couple that had the biggest news?
Yeah.
All right.
I just wrote one sentence about them.
Exactly. Meghann and Derrek, they get their intimacy and connection gifts, and then they decide they're going to go do a cold plunge. I was very confused during this cold plunge because she was talking to him like he had never done a cold plunge before. Yeah. And then we discussed that both of them did cold plunges.
We did. We definitely did.
Okay, so why we acting like nobody's ever done this before?
I don't know. It's her controlling nature. She a control freak, man.
So she's not going to be a very good grandmother to her children either.
No.
Dr. Peter and Pastor Cal came by and we find out that after the cameras went down, Derrek was like, I love you too.
He did?
He did.
I must have missed
You
this.
had to have missed that. Yeah, so he finally was like, yep, I say finally because it's been one day.
Yeah.
But he tells her that he loves her too. And they're like, look, see, you could do it. And then...
So my question is, they're pushing people to say...
They're pushing people to like express whatever they're feeling.
Yeah.
No matter if it's irrational or not. And I'm saying irrational because love at 32 days is a little bit irrational.
Yeah. It's possible.
I ain't saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's a little irrational.
Definitely. I'm with you on that.
My water leaked because I don't have a coaster. We found out at the end of this episode that Meghann and Derrek are the pregnant couple. So at least we know this will get them to decision day to say yes. Because
they had, that's when they started saying, okay, we're going to stick it out. We like, bro, if you don't like this girl, don't stick it out for this kid.
Well, at this point now, he's like, I got to figure it out because I want 3 of them. And
yeah,
he strikes me as the kind of person that says he don't want mismatched kids. You want them all to have the same mama.
Not mismatched kids. That is crazy.
Are we happy for them being pregnant?
I'm not.
All right.
I mean, I'm happy for new life, and everything like that. But I just, when they said that, I was like, that's way too soon. This is that's not supposed to happen. Even though they're married, everything like that. But it's like you haven't even gotten a chance to see what.
Were they on your radar? Remember, you was like,
Nah, I knew it was Josh and Jalyn.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I knew it was Josh and Jalyn that got pregnant because they was everybody in this season is like
they was out here laying it low and spreading it wide. Shout out to Evelyn Braxton.
But that I was shocked when they she peed on 2 sticks. So there you have it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you need 3 or 4 to believe it.
But I just don't think that should have happened.
I'm just saying, like me.
Yeah, I just don't think that should have happened there. They should have been better.
They done went 38 years not getting anybody pregnant or getting pregnant.
Right.
Then boom, married. Bam, baby.
Anyway, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Speaking of
cookies.
Okay. I was about to say, since you mentioned Josh and Jalyn as your couple, I was about to go to them next.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
And he was like, cookies. I'm like, wait a minute. So they open up with her being upset about him lying about communicating with his ex. And I was confused. Did he lie about communicating with his ex or still following his ex? Because I felt like the lie was to follow. Yeah. But she said communicating. So Dr. Pia and Pastor Cal come over. Pepper just said, I'm just here so I don't get fined because Pepper ain't been to nothing.
She like tired of it.
Pepper showed up to what's the thing? Matchmaking.
The matchmaking, she gonna be there on decision day.
And that's it.
She gonna make one appearance and talk to all the couples one time.
And she probably gonna be like,
that's what she usually do though.
Video chat me in. Cause Pepper don't have time for it. There's like, Pia, you're young.
Yeah. Send her out there.
Saying like, Dion, y'all young. Pepper's just like, it's not gonna work anyways. Why am I wasting my time?
She's the only one that's been there every season.
Mm-hmm. So he says that he lied about unfollowing the ex, and she said that she's struggling with trust because she's been cheated on before. Now, my question with that is, did the person cheat on you with the ex, or were you just cheated on? Because I don't understand the correlation here.
I just think she's just, anything sounds fishy. I don't really know like a correlation between, but
did you see how?
Yeah.
That would be like, I've been cheated on before. Oh, you can't talk to anybody that you've ever spoken with before.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
So this is when we get back deep into the Burning Man conversation again. So
oh yeah, that was their big hang up.
He wants her to want to go and do things like Burning Man with him. And she's like, nah, you can do that with your friends by yourself. And he's like, I didn't get married to do things with my friends. And I'm like, she didn't get married to go and be on an island for a week with no hotel and no shower.
It's not an island, it's a desert.
Same diff.
No, that's different.
Okay. Going away from civilization.
It's in the middle of it. Have you ever seen it?
No. I know that it came up in the Diddy trial.
Did it?
I saw somebody posted about it in the Diddy trial. Like, there was some pictures from Burning Man.
Burning Man is it takes a particular person to want to go, right? And for the people that's there, they're like wanting to be there. So, like, you can't coerce a person. Like you can say, hey, here's a hotel. I'll be at Burning Man for this week, and we'll link up. after I leave here type of thing, or you just leave them at home. But you can't be like, I want you to go with me unless this person says,
not just I want you to go with me. I want you to want to go with me too.
Right. You can't control that.
It doesn't make sense to me. I'm all down for a regular music festival. One music fest I'll go to. What's the one in Roots Picnic? Sign me up.
Yeah.
What's the one in Manchester, Tennessee? That's a little fishy for me.
Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of Bonnaroo is fishy for me because of the musical selections mostly. Yeah. But at least at the end of the night, them people go home.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people do like bring RVs and stuff out there and they just camp out on the ground because they want to be able to retreat somewhere because I think it like goes all night.
Right. And that's something I would have done.
Yeah, but it ain't.
But I ain't know nobody with an RV.
Exactly. Like I need the friend.
I dang sure didn't have one.
We gonna glamp if we go. I don't want to just
mind going glamping.
I don't want to just be out here in the elements. Like I know we used to go to one music fest every year, and we would get out there about noon and not leave until like 10 or 11 p.m. I know how sticky I feel.
It got earlier and earlier, didn't it?
No, it was by the time we got home, it's probably about 11.
Yeah.
So we probably leave about 10, take us about an hour to get home because you got to get through all of that. But I know how sticky I feel. I can't do that for multiple days in a row. Like, I got to come home and wash my butt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you want me to want to do this?
Man.
Bro, go away from me.
I said it was dumb because I was like, you're really comparing her career choice.
Wait, he said you don't want to be on your deathbed and think to yourself, gee, I wish I would not have gone to Burning Man with him.
I don't get the
I was like, this is manipulation at its finest.
Yeah.
But the thing is she will not be manipulated. She must have watched Big Jessie manipulate Belinda one too many times. She was like, not me.
Had to. But no, I just don't get why this is the cross he wants to die
He
on.
was willing to die on that hill. Like, he climbed up it, and he was like, I will not be moved.
Like, he truly compared it to her cycling stuff.
Yeah, what did he say? What if you weren't able to cycle anymore? She was like, if I wasn't able to do my passion anymore, then yeah, I probably would get a divorce. And he's like, well, that's how I feel about Burning Man. She's like, I ain't telling you not to go. I'm telling you, I'm not going.
Right. That's why I'm not understanding. It's like she ain't say you can't go. She's just saying she ain't going.
Whoever you was going with before me.
Right. Continue.
Call them back. Unless it was your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't your ex-girlfriend, if it was your ex-girlfriend, find somebody else.
It probably was his ex-girlfriend. And that's why he like,
temptation when I go back out there, 'cause she's gonna be out there too. Anywho, I don't have anything else to say about them besides Josh is tripping.
I wonder, is that gonna be the yay or nay?
No, I'm interested because I haven't watched the next episode yet. I'm interested to see how that unfolds.
Yeah.
I don't know what that boy's doing. So there's two couples left: Brittany and Will or Rhonda and Pat. Which one you want to go to next?
Two couples. We got
two couples left.
Oh,
we breeze through Belinda and Chad every time, so it makes us feel like we should be.
We breezing through everybody else. I ain't have a lot of notes to write.
All right,
at all. We can go with Brittany and Will.
Okay, so
I don't got a lot for them either.
Another intimacy box. She was like, what have you used in here? He starts pulling all the stuff out, and she was like, you've used all those things?
She's like, I don't even know what half this stuff do.
I was like, sound like y'all need to make a date.
I want to get an intimate box.
Are you playing footsie with me?
No, I was trying to stretch my toes.
Oh, okay. Get you one. I remember... my 20s were full of very random nights.
Yeah.
So I remember going with one of my friends who was in our wedding. to get a tattoo. And because she had come down here for her birthday. So we go to the tattoo parlor, and the tattoo parlor is like not big. And there's like 6 of us with her. And I was like, we can go sit in the car. And one girl was like, there's a sex store next door. I was like, okay, you probably don't need to go to a sex store though. Cause she had like 4 kids at that point.
Yeah.
And she was younger than us.
Yeah.
And we was all like, I don't think you need to be thinking about sex. But okay, we'll go to this store with you. And they had these grab bags.
Mm-hmm.
They're like paper bags, and they had a dollar amount to them. Of course, there was different size bags and different dollar amounts. And you could just go buy a bag and it would be like
random stuff.
Yeah, like it was just like a mystery bag. Yeah. And she bought like 3 mystery bags. I was like, baby, you don't need to have any mystery in your life, because my God, today, that's a lot of kids at your age. Yeah. And I talked to my friend who worked with this girl, and she was like, yeah, she done had a couple more since then. I was like, my God, today. Anywho, that's my random story about intimacy boxes, because I consider that a mystery item. They go to her gym to work out. And okay, Pia and Pastor Cal come by. I was like, what is this note about?
Lost in your notes, dude.
Brittany says that she feels like they should be in love by now. And I was like, why? She wrote out a timeline for what she thought was going to happen with this show.
Yeah.
She committed to not being the girls like, ew, we're strangers.
Yeah.
But she also thought that she was going to come in here and just easy breezy. I'm willing to bend on most things. Mm-hmm. She just really needed a person to reassure her.
I wonder what they talk about outside of the camera.
I don't know.
Or what we haven't saw. Because the reason why I asked that is because it's always like they've always things been good. Mm-hmm. But then we see where things don't be good. Like every episode, she gets mad at him about something.
He said when they were sitting there talking to Dr. Pia and Pastor Cal that she asks him every other day, what is he going to say on decision day? And she's like, it's not every other day. He's like, it feels like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you probably do ask
him. You ask him a lot.
You probably ask him every day and not really every other day.
You ask him a lot about decision day. Like, let decision day come and you find out, but just enjoy the moment. Like, nobody has told them folks to enjoy the present. It's a gift.
Mm-hmm. And also, one of the things that I don't like about Married at First Sight as a whole is that people feel like they have to have everything figured out by decision day.
I'm glad we passed the butterflies.
What you mean?
You remember, like, in previous season, people be like, I don't feel the butterflies. Or
but that's basically what Brittany's saying, though.
But she ain't saying butterflies.
Yeah, I don't feel the love. I want to be in love. She did have a valid point that she just feels like she doesn't know where he stands, not where they stand.
Yeah, yeah.
She knows where she stands, and her answer is yes. That's her man, her man, her man. And what are we doing here? And he's like, we cool. She feels like he isn't what Pastor Cal and Dr. Pia kind of helped her what's the word I'm looking for? Communicate. Mm-hmm. Is that he's not giving her security in their relationship. And I could see that because he does give answers that's like, bro, do you like me?
Yeah. He said something like why the experts was there, and she looked at the experts like, you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They asked him if he wants to provide an environment of her feeling secure. And, that's what it was. They talked about, like, have they talked about life after decision day? What does it look like? Because that's one of those things that I think about a lot is, like, you have to go into decision day knowing what the other person's decision is going to be, because at some point, we've started making the plans of, I'm going to live here, like, we're going to live here together, or I'm going to do this. We're going to both have to let go of our places, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So they ask about life after decision day and he says that they've talked about where they would live. And he said he's going to keep his place, but they'll live with her. And they're like, do you know how that sounds?
He was like, no, I don't see anything wrong with that.
And I get it because his track for I'm keeping my place is I just re-signed my lease. Mm-hmm. But also, I look at it like your lease is expensive. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that because we obviously know where he lives or anything like that, but just in general, usually the most expensive thing that you have is your mortgage payment or your rent. That's the most expensive thing you got going. What is it going to cost you to break your lease without penalty? Mm-hmm. I shouldn't say without penalty, like it being an eviction or something like that. Yeah. Just like there's a clean break. How much money do I need to have a clean break? And he's like, no, I was thinking we would keep my place because it's closer to the city. If we want to go out, we can always sleep there. It's close to the airport. If I have to fly out, he's like, he flies out 3 or 4 times a month. I can always fly out from there. And I'm like, that's not always feasible. I get that, but that's not always feasible. Mm-hmm. And that's where that situation comes in, where it is difficult when when one person owns a home and the other one doesn't, or even when both people own a home, because
he's gonna run into some trouble with that too, just because of how Brittany has presented herself on TV. Like, she's gonna be very insecure about that. I don't think she's gonna think that he's cheating on her, but I do think
she's gonna be like, why do you want to sleep there tonight and not with me?
Right. And that's gonna be that's gonna cause issues. Mm-hmm.
But also, I can see on his side of things, moving into someone's home, not just their apartment, their house, home, becomes territorial.
And then how attached to her being a homeowner, mm-hmm. you know.
Yeah, if she was just renting where she, like in her neighborhood, and he was renting where he's renting, even if they decided, oh, we'll live where one of us lives, it could be as simple as not breaking the lease, but let's move into a shared place together here. Yeah. Like, let's go from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom in this particular building or what have you. But when you own a home and he doesn't, and he's looking at the convenience of where he lives, mm-hmm. one of the very first things that he's probably going to want to do is, let's sell your house.
Yeah.
And let's buy one together, because I don't want to live in your house.
Right.
I want to live in our home. That's if they make it that far.
Right.
Last thing that happens in this episode is Brittany takes Will to a family party. And let me tell you, it's a lot of women in her family. Like, she said it. I believed her. But visually, we get to see it.
Yeah.
There was one uncle that was there. There was a lot of women, and there was a lot of cousins that was like, I ain't never seen Brittany kiss nobody. I ain't never seen Brittany have no man. I ain't never seen this. Like, oh, give him a hug. Give him a kiss. And I was like, why do we act like this?
I don't know.
Like, why do we act like this? Everybody's got family members that act like this.
Yeah.
Why do we act like this?
Her mama was so excited.
This my new son. What she tell him? Do everything the opposite of what me and your daddy did.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, was it that bad with Clarence?
Right. Was he that bad? Apparently.
Clarence God-fearing now.
Yeah.
He must have been hell back in the day, though.
Man, had to be. Had to.
But I appreciate her family welcoming him in. They're definitely gonna be like, did my cousin Will. Mm-hmm. He married to Brittany. You know Brittany. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be a whole lot of that with them. But I don't have anything else for them, and I feel like Tommy's lost his steam.
Yeah.
He told me he had lost his steam when I said let's record this.
Let's go ahead and do
this last one for tonight. You have anything else that you would like to say, my dear?
I didn't really take a lot of good notes with.
Did you fall asleep on this?
No, I didn't. I watched it, but that's what I did, was watched it.
Oh, okay.
It just, I don't know, man. Nothing really stuck out to me with a lot of the couples this time. Like with Brittany and Will, I do appreciate her bringing him around the family and, you know, him getting a chance to meet a lot of the family members and having that conversation, because that's important too. You do have to get to a point to where you're integrating the families. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to tell your families all your business, but integrating them.
I didn't think about the integration of the families, but that's her mom's side, obviously.
Yeah.
We know Clarence saved, and he's like, I'm agnostic, and
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be having too many functions with Clarence side.
Nah.
With Will over there.
Nah. Because Will can't read the room.
Will is gonna be okay with the mom side, I think, for the most part, as long as he just is cute and quiet.
That's it.
You ask questions about Brittany.
Right.
Don't be trying to figure out everybody else in their business, because that's not your business. One of them gonna cuss you out about something that's not your business. But he can remain cute and quiet over there as Brittany's husband.
Yep. You'll be okay.
You'll be okay. But that's usually what happens when men marry into women-dominated families.
Yeah.
Like, this my favorite uncle, but he don't be talking much.
He don't say a lot.
Over there. He be over there and fix you a drink.
Yeah.
He be like, come over here, nephew, come sit down.
Yeah.
But that's about it. That's where it's gonna end. So you got nothing else?
No, not for them, man.
All right. So after we watch and record the last episode of this drop, we'll do our mid-season predictions.
Okay.
So I'm just,
I often say we're not doing it tonight.
No, I'm just throwing it out there so you remember. All right. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to us.
We got Rhonda and Pat.
We do? Oh, God. I keep wanting to skip them.
You keep forgetting about them.
Oh, my gosh.
Because it's the same thing.
Oh.
Every week, it's the same thing with Rhonda and Pat.
They went to her father's grave.
Why was he there?
I had this conversation with Tommy, actually, and we try not to discuss the episode until we sit down to record it, right? And I was telling him, I was like, I go to his grandparents' graves with him because I knew his grandparents. Yeah. And that's not to say that I couldn't go without knowing them, but it doesn't feel like I'm taking away from your moment.
Right.
Because I too knew them.
Yeah.
We haven't been to any of my grandparents' graves that actually my other granddaddy didn't have a grave, but the grandparents that passed away before you and I dated, I haven't taken you to their graves. One, because we don't go to that state.
Yeah.
But it's on my list of things if we ever go to that state. Not because I want you to go to the grave, but there's so many stories surrounding that area that you have to see to understand. So that's my thought process is if I take you, I'm not taking you to their grave. I'm taking you to that area and you'll be able to visualize the stories that I'm telling through that, like visiting that.
Mm-hmm. But she asked him, is it anything you want to say? What do you expect him to say?
Hey.
And this
married to your daughter now.
This man is 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect this 60-year-old man to say to a gravesite?
So on the ride up there, she's telling him stories and he's driving, and I'm assuming he's following the GPS, but she's like, go that way. And in the midst of her saying that, she's getting upset with him because he's asking a question because he didn't hear something, because he's navigating driving, which I don't understand why she didn't drive. But she's navigating driving and he's navigating driving and getting them there safely. And she's telling a story. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I just don't understand why you can't go through the story.
He was like, I'm trying to drive and listen to you at the same time. I'm just not going to hear everything.
She's telling him a story about her uncle having some Playboy magazines. And he's like, yeah, my dad has some. And she got upset because he's like, yeah, I too have a Playboy magazine story. Like, we found my dad's stash. And I'm like, people seek common ground, Rhonda. You don't want to have common ground with anybody. She reminds me of that older lady that you find at the bar that just wants to talk and talk and talk and talk and tell you about themselves. And you're trying to figure out the entire time, how am I going to get her away from me? Because I'm still staying at this bar.
Yeah. How do I get away from this person?
My goal is not for me to leave this bar, but I'm trying to stop this conversation with her.
Yeah.
And Pat can't do it because he's married to her.
Yeah. He asked her how long ago, like she had said it. I think she said like 40 something years. And he asked her, how long ago was it your dad died? I was like, yeah, that if you could have asked anything, that was the wrong question to ask.
What year was it?
Yeah.
My math isn't good right now. What year was it?
Right. That's all you had to do. And then again, it's like she doesn't give him any grace, but she wants him to give her grace. Because I think that's what she said when they were in the car at the
end. What did I write? I said, Rhonda said she needs to figure out why she needs to feel heard. Like that's her issue, is she doesn't feel like she's heard. And I'm like, because you talk too much.
Yeah.
You don't feel heard because you're always yapping.
and the crazy part about it, she wants him to ask all these questions about her, but she don't return the favor.
We have not, unless they edited it out, we have not seen her yet be like, all right, this is it. Let me ask him something. But essentially she said that her dad favored her sister more because her sister would do the things that she's not willing to do, like work on a car, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And so he would spend money on her sister to pay tennis lessons, and she felt like that led to her not being heard. And she got a story at the end of every time for why she was mean to him. Mm-hmm. And it's like, he's just supposed to be like, yes, dear.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, and for me, it's like, this is repetitive. When they call her out on it, like when she sat there with Dr. Pia,
she starts crying.
She started crying, and he feels like he has to apologize, and then we just go back into this vicious cycle.
As if he's the one that made her cry.
Right.
You did this, ma'am.
That's the thing for me about Rhonda and Pat. It's like, it's not a lot of things that's happening. It's the same thing that's happening. She's talking. He interjects something about him. She gets mad.
And she like, I don't want to hear that.
Because I was expressing myself. Like, if you having a conversation with a person, the best way to have a good conversation is if they have something back to say.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's a monologue.
Right.
And she want him to just sit there and say, yes, dear, no, dear, and to ask her more questions. While at the end of this, she's going to realize how little she knows about him.
Mm-hmm. Unless they're just editing everything out that she asked about. But it's hard to...
I can't believe that they would be editing that much out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to believe that that's happening. But we're going through the same episode every time they're on TV. Mm-hmm. And it's because the expectation for them is to be able to do a lot of things better than the younger folks because of their age. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not surprising that they would say, I love you faster than everybody else, or that they would have sex before everybody else. Mm-hmm. But
they looking at it from the standpoint of, we got less years on earth than everybody else.
Let's not play this game. Let's figure out, if this can work or not.
Yeah.
But it would be hard for me just because I'm not getting the opportunity to talk. Mm-hmm. Or say anything about myself and stuff like that. And it's just like I'm being used to be a sounding board. Mm-hmm.
to tell me about your life.
Right. Like, are you writing a book or something?
I'm listening to you, but I'm like, let me make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all my notes.
Yeah, that's all mine.
All right. Thank you for finding them because our show was like, I ain't got nothing to say about these people. Let's move on.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about Rhonda and Pat. If your opinions differ from ours or if they're the same as ours, because Rhonda just be making it really hard to be on her side.
Yeah.
To me.
She definitely does. Rhonda makes it extremely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a membership. Join our membership. We do for lovers only live on Thursday for members only.
Mm-hmm.
So join the membership. It's $2. Saturdays we do Love Brew podcast, and that's always fun.
Some random day of the week, I throw out a Real Housewives of Potomac review.
Some random day of the week she does. So
it's usually before the next one that comes out.
Right. So come rock with us and check us out.
And I actually asked at the end of my Real Housewives of Potomac Weekend X here, are you guys watching Ready to Love? Are you interested in us talking about Ready to Love? Tommy's looking at me like I ain't add nothing else to the list of things that we do. We only have 2 more days or 2 more drops of Married at First Sight. That's why I was like, we could do Ready to Love.
Yeah. I mean, once this go off, we can do a catch-up episode and then start doing it. But anyway, that's it for me.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.